Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup. I usually don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, when I know, like when I wake up in the morning and I know I need to put on makeup because I'm going to see someone or I'm going to work or whatever, but I don't necessarily want to do like something flashy, this is for the most part what I will aim towards. Sometimes I'll do a little different lip. Usually I keep it nude though. Sometimes I'll wear a little bit more eyeshadow, sometimes I won't wear any eyeshadow. This is just what I prefer to do and what I like to do. I don't spend this much money on makeup to impress other people. It's because I like to wear makeup and it's fun for me to do. And yeah, so if you want to see how I do my makeup every day, then go ahead and keep on watching. And if you don't want to see that, then I don't know why you clicked on this video. Okay, so what I do first is I'm gonna go in with a primer. And I'm going to be using the Mercer foundation primer today. I just put a little bit on my hand, literally not that much, like that much. And then I just kind of start in my T-zone, rubbing it around in my T-zone. And then once it's in my T-zone, I kind of bring the extra out. So next I'm going to go in and do my foundation. So right now I'm kind of like in the middle of what like my normal skin tone usually is, so I'm mixing two different foundations to like achieve the color that I need. So one of them that I use is Born This Way Too Faced by Too Faced. I use it in the shade Porcelain, so that's when I'm pretty light. And then I went and just got this drugstore kind because I had heard about it on a lot of like YouTube pages that it was really good. I heard it on like Manny MUA's page, he like loves it. It's the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte. And I just didn't. It's kind of hard when you're doing drugstore foundations to get your color right. But I knew I was a little bit tanner, so I went with the Natural Buff 103. And it was a little too dark for me. But when I mix these two, it's literally like the perfect combination for my color right now. And I only do like half a pump of this color. And then I'm gonna do like a full pump of this color. And then I just take like a little random tool I have in my bathroom and I just mix it around on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna go in and use my Tarte kabuki brush. I think it's like a kabuki brush, I don't know. And we're just gonna go ahead and start to blend that all over my face. I was using a beauty blender for a while, but I don't know, I like the brush better because I can build it on, whereas like a beauty blender I'd put it on first and then blend it in. So like if I put too much or too little, it was hard to like fix it later, but when you're using this, you can kind of just decide as you go. So I actually really love the NARS concealer, but I'm actually out, so I just ran to the drugstore and I got this concealer. This is in the shade Brightener, so clearly, you know, good for the under eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that with my really dirty Real Techniques sponge. And yeah, okay, it's looking a little bright. So my next step is I'm gonna go in with my Coty airspun loose face powder, and you can also get this at the drugstore too. I was using the Mercer setting powder for the longest time, but I ran out and it's really expensive, so just went to the drugstore and grabbed that, and I actually really like it. It's not as good as the Mercer setting powder, but it gets the job done. Now, like, I don't know if I've already said this before, I don't wear this much makeup on a daily basis, but like when I wake up in the morning and I know I'm gonna put makeup on, like if I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I know I want to put makeup on, this is what I will do. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on while I do my eyes, because then if I have any pigment that falls out, I can just brush this off later and it'll get it right off for me. So for my eyes, I'm gonna prime my lid with the MAC Paint Pot. When I'm wearing a lot of eyeshadow though, I will use my Too Faced eyeshadow primer. So I'm gonna go in with the Tarte lip palette today. The one that I'm going to start out with is Smarty Pants. I'm just going to take a loose blending brush. I'm going to go in my crease. This is a good transition color. I just go in with like a white eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be using the color Charmer from my In Bloom palette. I don't really like to do any crazy eyeshadow on a normal basis. Like, I mean, once in a while I'll throw some glitter on my lid, but kind of a boring person when it comes to eyeshadow. Next is gonna be my brow, and I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I have this in the color Caramel. So I just used a little spoolie on the end to brush out my brow. There's this color in the Tarte lip palette. It's called Jet Setter. It's that brown color right there. I really like to use that color on my brows. I feel like it matches my brow color a lot. So it's just, I mean, it's just like using a brow powder. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to be using my Smashbox X-Rated and also my Too Faced Better Than Sex. See, it's pretty dirty. I'm not very nice to my mascara. Okay, so now that I'm done with the eyes, I'm just going to take a loose powder brush like this and just kind of brush off all my setting powder. Now I go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder, and I'm just going to gently press that basically all over my face. After I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with some bronzer, and I'm going to be using my favorite bronzer. It's the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. Now this just really helps the face get some structure because I don't really like to contour every day. I feel like it's too much work. I actually don't really contour ever. When I do it, I usually only use powder. Done with bronzer, so basically just cheeks, forehead, and I go under my chin and kind of line my jawbone. On a daily basis, I actually do like to wear lipstick every day because I'm just that kind of person that I feel comfortable when I'm in lipstick. I don't really like the way my makeup looks without lipstick on. I'm going to be going in one of my Colourpop lip liners, and this is in the shade Chai, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so I just kind of go in, and I don't actually line my full lips first. I just start on the top and then on the bottom. And then I'm gonna go in with one of my Maybelline Lipsticks. This is in the shade Nude Lust. This is a really good nude lip, but you gotta make sure you wear lip liner with it, otherwise it can sometimes make you look a little washed up. Now this isn't really matte, but it's not like too shiny either. So I really like that about it. And then I go back in with my lip liner and just kind of even it out. And I don't usually highlight every day, even though this is my everyday makeup. You know I'm gonna do it today just because I feel like it. So my favorite part is doing my freaking lip. Oh my god. Just look how fucking cute that looks. And then I'm just gonna go on my cheekbones. And then I'm just gonna dip my pinky finger and just kind of go right on the nose. I was using the Becca Highlighter in the shade Opal. Basically, Becca's highlighters are the best on the market. The reason why I bought it in the mini one was because I kind of have more of an oily complexion, so I don't like to highlight every day because I feel like it makes me look weird. But I really wanted to try to get into it. So I bought the mini one just to try it out, and I've been highlighting literally every day since I bought this one. So probably gonna have to pick up the bigger one, and I do want to try it in the shade Champagne Pop for sure. Okay guys, so basically this is what my everyday makeup looks like. It's nothing too special. I like it because like I could dress up with this makeup and I can go comfy and it's still gonna look nice. Okay, the amount of products I use every day are not the amount I usually use. This is just when I know I want to go in and do my makeup and but I don't want to do anything too flashy. This is what I would do. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. That was a mess. I think I'm a really boring person to do these. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm kind of awkward. I don't really know how to make makeup tutorials, so I'm really sorry you just sat through all that. But yeah, at least you know what I do every day. That was miserable getting ready without music on. Ugh. I don't know if I can do another one of these soon, but whatever.